Jesse Allison, and showing you another Midwest Talks today. Fridays at 11, we are bringing you an extended version of Midwest Access. That is our weekday broadcast from 4 to 5 p.m. And so today we are talking to the Rochester Dance Company, and they were so incredibly interesting. I had to bring you a little bit more behind the scenes interview. Rochester Dance Company is a nonprofit organization, which I thought was incredible, just different from a lot of other dance studios, which are usually private studios. They're also completely volunteer-led, which is amazing to see people with their passion, basically working for free. You know that they love it and that they are very concerned with the quality of what they provide. And so Rochester Dance Company, their mission is to expand the opportunities for dance students here in the Rochester and Southeast Minnesota area, and also to let them perform in professional quality productions and bringing them serious training opportunities. And so we have two co-artistic directors from Rochester Dance Company, Daniel and Morgan, who were both students at one time and have had amazing careers and are back to teach the next generation. And then we have Blake and Ani, who will be in the current spring performance of Robin Hood that is opening March 6th. It will run March 6th through the 8th. And they're also going to give us a little booty burden workout at the end. And so stick around for that. We've got a little behind the scenes video coming up right now.
Okay, all right, here we go. All right, I have the Rochester Dance Company with me today, and they are going to be on Midwest Access later today ever, but I I sort of cornered them in the hall and them into a long interview because I have been reading all about them and fascinated with everything that they're doing. And so we have Morgan and Daniel, our co-artistic directors, and we have Blake, who is playing Robin Hood in this production, and Ani, who is playing Little John. Yes, I love this. Okay, so we're going to start with Morgan. Morgan, I will give you the mic. This is the cardinal #1 rule that interviews are not supposed to give the mic because they not get it back, but I have one right here, so it's okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so looking at your history and everything that's brought you to this moment, two things really stood out that I would love to hear about are your performance at the Kennedy Center and then also in Paris, France.
Yeah.
Yes.
So performing Kennedy Center was through the American College Dance Association, a festival that we would do every spring.
Yeah.
And each college would bring 2 pieces to show, and then some would get selected to continue and perform again.
Gosh.
And then from there, we got selected at the Kennedy Center, so that was a really fun experience. And then I studied abroad in France for a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Well, how long?
Not very long. It was like a month.
But a lot longer than I've been in Paris, France, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Did you have to, had you taken French? Did you have to speak the language?
No.
What was it like not speaking the language?
It was difficult. Luckily, they're very nice and accommodating and
good.
Can understand. I tried, but yeah, French is hard.
Very hard. Anything that sticks in your mind?
Taking a dance class in French felt not as hard, especially ballet, because dance is kind of a universal language. You don't really need to be able to understand what they're telling you, but more so follow.
Oh, true.
So that felt comforting.
I bet. You know this. This
Yes.
I know. Are the words French like? I took ballet along to like a tendu or
Yes.
Are those French words?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plie, fondue.
Yes. Awesome. What have you liked? Like both of you have directed several closed performances, dance performances here. What's a favorite memory? It could be something big, little, anything.
I think when Daniel and I decide on a show for our spring production, it's always like, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know what we're going to do, but they always turn out so great, in my opinion, but I'm biased. But I always turn out great.
Harder. You're probably harder on it than the rest of us. True. I would say you are biased. I'm sure you have you've got an eye perfection for what you want it to look like. Yeah. And so you saying that it turns out is high praise. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, lovely lady. Okay, you can pass it to Blake. Welcome, Blake.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you in school?
Yeah, so I'm 15, Panama High School, that's where I live.
Okay.
And I've been dancing, so I used a different studio, and then I joined the dance lab, and I met Daniel and Morgan, and then decided to do RDC.
Very cool. And so a little background with that I learned, maybe you already know, is that Rochester Dance Company is a nonprofit organization, which I found to be really unique. Also, both their co-artistic directors teach at other studios, which I absolutely love. And we see that so much in the art community, but not so much in other communities. And I would love to, just elevate that working together, it does not diminish the others. It really raises together. Yeah. So how have you liked working at different studios or learning at different?
It's fun. I think it's like good to have different experiences because you meet so many different people.
Yeah.
And you all become really good friends.
Oh, I love that too. That's another thing I love about any kind of performance. It seems like you become this family in the back. Okay, Ani, I'll switch over here. Okay, tell me a little bit about yourself and school.
Well, I just turned 17 today. I go to
Birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
I go to John Marshall here in Rochester, and I've danced for about 15 years now. I've went to Janet Lane, and now I dance at the Dance Lab. And it's my second year at Rochester Dance Company.
Oh my gosh, well, wonderful. Tell me about your different experiences at other studios and how you feel.
Well, Janet Lane closed, so that obviously was really sad. And then I went to Slab, and I met a ton of friends there, and it's a lot of fun with all the teachers. We do many different styles. And then with your dance company, it's more ballet-esque, like kind of, and it's fun to try something new.
Yeah, you got to kind of into new things when you're learning to dance, right? So I'm learning to not a young person, and I'm finding out that like a lot of it kind of builds on each, or there's concepts that you can take from one to another that has helped me. I'm sure this is like common sense to you, but do you feel like you see that throughout the, are there common themes between ballet and jazz and contemporary?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you feel like that helps your overall dance versus if you were like just in ballet?
Yeah, it definitely helps a lot.
And new things is a good thing. Okay, Daniel. All right, and you have been, I'm such a stalker today, since age 7, I believe.
That sounds about right.
Or per the biography. But you all like gymnastics, taekwondo. Tell us about that kind of background with dance.
Yeah, so as a male dancer, I'm sure Blake can kind of relate to this. My parents were not like, yeah, you can go dance, and of course they eventually were supportive, but they were like, you're bullied, and that's just kind of the reality of being a male dancer.
I was curious about that, because I was like, he's clearly a grown-up, and so this was not a day when you were dancing, which maybe today it's not a whole lot different either, but we're always hopeful.
We're hopeful, yeah.
We're hopeful. So as a kid, it wasn't your parents that were like, hey, you want to try dance?
Yeah.
What do you remember thinking like, oh, I want to do this?
Yeah, so my younger sister, when she was doing dance, like my family took me to the recital, and they're like, here we go, he's not going to be able to sit still, and I was just like glued to my chair, like obsessed with it, and then
oh my gosh.
I would take home the recital videos, and I actually like taught myself the dances
Oh
when I
my
was like 6 years old, and then they were like, okay, he loves it, so
let's do
ever
it.
since. Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. Thank you, little sister, for being in dance. Yeah. So the gymnastics, the taekwondo, those kinds of things, how does that play into your repertoire, I guess?
I think just like that was kind of like my like movement, like that was my end towards dance.
And strength building, I would
strength
think.
building for sure. I don't know how that happened.
That was almost like a pitch pipe, like.
Yeah, I think that was just kind of like where I started, and the strength building, I think, does inform a lot of what I like in my movement. So, just kind of there.
Again, this is me watching my children. I don't know why we do this. Like, we let our kids be in stuff, but as adults, like, we can be in stuff too. As young adults, right? And older adults. What stands here? What would you like to share with everybody that sometimes doesn't get brought up in an interview? A little behind the scenes, like, you would never believe we do this. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Come on. I'm sorry. You go ahead. Nope.
I kind of like to fly by the seat of my pants a lot more than people expect. They're like, oh, you probably planned this and this and this and this and this. And I'm like, go up, and I just kind of let the dance teacher take over, and we're like, yes, today.
I love that.
So it's a lot of fun.
You let that, it's that, and that's in you. I hear that with people in different all kind of industries, and they're like, I can't not do it. Is that kind of how you feel about dance?
Very much. I'll take like a week or two off, and I'm just like twirling around in the kitchen, like more be if I was at work. So I'm like, well, okay, I guess I still love it.
I have danced. Yeah, I can't help it, right? When I was so rudely interrupting you, you were telling me about the workout.
Oh yeah, this is an exercise that Morgan and I did when we were like 9, 10 years old. That would make us do like a butt exercise, and it was just like leg raises over and over and over.
We're talking like tabletop yoga.
Yeah, tabletop.
And then we are leg raises.
Like
side.
doggy at the fire hydrant over and over again. It was.
Where you think this is on fire. It is on fire.
It is on fire.
I know.
It's
Every
great.
time I do stuff like that, I would be in such good shape if I continued to do this.
Yeah, trying to make it a task has
Really?
been not successful.
But how often do you think you do it?
Probably twice a week, depending on what I'm teaching.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What else do you guys like to do for strength training or cardio training? Do you do other things besides dance that you enjoy doing that helps kind of bring out your dance? Or, I mean, is dance plenty of a workout?
I'd say like dance is like a workout, but there is like different exercises we do in class to like get more like stronger, if that makes sense.
Yeah, or flexibility, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of stretching.
How has it been for you, Blake, as a male dancer?
Okay, well, so when I was younger, my older sister did dance, and I would go to recitals, like, and I would just like sit there and watch them. And my parents knew, they were like, that's what he's gonna want to do. So they put me in dance, and when I was younger, I did get bullied a little bit about it. But like people are younger, they just don't realize like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like people have like, just like,
Different interests.
No, it's okay.
yeah, people have different interests. People will like grow up and like it's fine.
Right.
But when I was younger, I would get bullied a bit.
I think we're looking for boxes when we're younger, right? Like, what fits he? Like, oh, dance. I didn't know. Okay, all right. Boys can, right? Is that kind of what you're saying? Like when you were younger, where people just weren't getting it.
Yeah.
And is it no?
Yes.
Okay.
People have
Well, good.
been
Well,
so
now
much
they
better
see
about
your
it.
talent, and they're like, never mind. Sorry. Yes, please dance.
Floor is yours.
I'm just totally putting them on the spot today. They're such good sports. Anything you'd like to demonstrate?
Should we do with the butt exercise?
Yes. Yes. I'm going to lower the camera. I'm going to try it with you to be a good sport.
Perfect.
And because my butt could use the exercise.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe not that one.
Not that one. Okay.
No, you can do it.
Yeah.
No, Mandy
can see-
suggested the
Oh,
song.
you got
and
music?
I don't.
Go for it.
Well, I don't know. Can we bumps on the broadcast? Yeah.
This is online. This is online,
Okay.
so we have
Okay.
different rules.
Different
Yeah,
rules
different
for
rules. Different rules.
Perfect. All right, so the
You're gonna join.
big rule for
Do
this
it.
one is when you bring your leg up, you want to keep your core engaged.
Okay.
And you
Yeah,
wanna,
and not do this. Yep.
You don't want to splay your rib cage, and you want to make sure that your leg gets in line with your torso, not lower and not
All right.
higher.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna do 10 to the side. 1,
Boy, this is
2,
like bar. I
3.
hate bar.
4. We'll just do 5, and then we'll do the other side.
Okay. Oh, you're so kind.
1, 2, 3,
Ooh, yeah.
5.
Already.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we would do that 10 to each side, 9 to the back, 8 to the side, and just all
All
down.
the way down.
Yeah.
So you're doing like, if I could math, you're doing a lot.
Yeah, I can't
That's
do
a
that
lot. Yeah.
either.
No, I can't do it either.
Eight is a damn. The 10 is really, really a big
Right?
number.
To 8 is okay. Anything you guys want to demonstrate or try to? Morgan, what do you got for him?
I'm just trying to think of stuff that you do in the show. You guys do a lot of acting and a lot of leaps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sneaking
Sneaking around, yeah.
We could play hide and seek in the studio then.
That would be fun. Have you ever guys played the opposite? I forget what it's called, but
Sardines.
yes, sardines.
Oh, yes.
But then it stinks sometimes if you hide too good and no one ever finds you, and then they just give up. I used to coach cheer, and we would do that, and I was like, I'm going to be the best hider, and then I was there in the rafters. And they were like, sweet, coach on.
feel like we used to play that during takes, like for shows and stuff.
sleepovers at the studio.
Yeah.
All right, everybody hide. We're going to play hide and seek. All right. Run, run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,